You saw what it did to that knife.
Yeah. I'm still
Don't mess.
so sad about that. Good thing we brought 12 on board. Somebody spent a lot of money on groceries to get that knife. Actually, it was fun to do over the winter.
Okay, instrument.
So this is a, whatever, the seismometer number 2.
20 meters off the deck there.
Chris, I might grab those coordinates from you
it's
as well.
right here. The selected target shows up right there, so you can pick it up.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Yep.
Are we looking for anything in particular, or are we just looking?
It wouldn't be chain 3, Chris. What?
So, yeah, sorry, that was a typo.
Yeah. There are 3 going around there in a circle. This is the number 2.
What's that?
Can you hear Ian?
I can hear me. You can't hear me?
I can't hear Ian.
Yeah, I don't know whoever does it, but they turn up all the little lefty righties and then turn down the main volume. If you put them to 0 and turn your main volume up, then you can hear them.
Sorry, Greg. I really saddened that you can't hear me.
I think Ollie.
All right, now talk.
Yeah.
Okay,
1,
I can
2,
hear you
3.
now.
I can hear you too. That's so nice to hear your voice.
High tech.
All I can say.
SPL was at -24.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that. That's Ollie doing that. He must have
if you don't touch the metal, it doesn't make any noise.
Okay, Steve.
I
what
can't
else?
hear it.
Oh, I can.
I totally can't hear it. Here, you touch it. See if I can hear it.
Hey, ROV. Are we still being pulled back away? Is that?
We stopped the ship move.
Okay.
Because we figured it was far enough.
Yeah, I agree.
And I'm kind of pulling on Argus a little bit.
Okay.
So 90 should get you to Hulk.
So yeah, I was going to say, Dr. Mihaly, what's the 90? Which way, Steve? Port or starboard? Left or right?
90.
Oh, the heading of 90.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I thought you were saying a 90-degree turn.
I hopefully got it right.
So
My head is
a heading
spinning, but
of 090, which,
Yeah.
so that would be to your left.
right. Yeah.
What?
Correct. No, correct.
So is that it right correctly there, the tower that's going up?
Probably.
All right. It looks like we're getting pulled away, that we're not going to be able to get up there.
So we go between Hulk and Dante there, by the looks of it. On the back end of Dante, and then try to get back on the shelf, and we don't quite make it.
Yeah, I think Argus is still swinging a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Yep. So we're getting pulled back away.
Yep.
So.
But it's
Hulk,
still it's that way anyway.
Yeah, but if you could do me the favor, if it's okay, if we could go back down to the bottom.
Sure.
Even as we're getting pulled away, kind of look where we're going. Maybe I'm still optimistic at one point in time we're going to find that lost USBL beacon that's down here. There's one on the seafloor somewhere. I think it's more to the south and east of where we are, but you never know.
Yeah, which beacon did we lose?
We lost a USBL beacon out here 4 years ago now.
Oh, okay.
3 years ago.
Yeah, so there's some really deep crevasses right here. We just went out. This is the way we went to look for Dow, and there were some nice fissures that would eat a USBL beacon or a Dow.
Yeah. Or a Dow.
Those are fun to fly along.
Al was just over a cliff. We almost missed it.
If that weight would have went in that crack there, chances are you'd never get it out, or a USBL.
Yep. That does look deep, doesn't it? That's the rift.
They widen up in some places. You can get the vehicle down in it.
Or no, was it? This is part of the rift. If you've watched the movie Pacific Rim.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
what were those things called? Ganji or something like that.
It's going north-south.
Oh, the big giant things.
You said the movie Pacific Rim?
What's that piece of debris down there? I think Alvin weights?
Yeah, based on the square in size.
Yeah.
It's not a USBL beacon, I can tell
Yeah.
you.
It was once red. It won't be red now. Brown and covered in debris. It almost looked like a little...
I'll ask the obvious, you've tried to ping it on this cruise?
Sorry, Dan, I didn't hear that.
You've tried to ping it and never got a response?
Oh, yeah, no. That was 4 years ago. It's definitely not... It fell off a wire during an issue with an ROV tether.
I hate it when that happens.
So it happens when you have two lines in the water. I think the first person who ever said that to me was Dr. Robert Ballard. 2 lines in water equals a knot.
That's an interesting rock formation right there.
Yeah.
Looks like a mouth with a, like a shark coming out of
Yeah,
the,
shark kind of with an eye even there,
Yeah.
with a little sponge thingy
coming
there.
out of the rock to eat you.
I was thinking octopus.
Turn and burn to the
Oh, that's
north
true
if you
too.
want,
That's
Greg.
what I was thinking too.
We'll have to move the ship back anyways,
Does
so
look, yeah.
you're not
I
losing
can see
any
an
time.
octopus there.
That's interesting. That could be a gender thing going on there somehow.
Or a bio thing.
Yeah.
Always looking for biology.
Yeah.
So what's our temperature here? Is that this crack letting out any warm air, warm water? 192, not really.
Yeah, no warm air.
Warm air. Yeah, I'm always using the
Okay.
wind.
Steve, when did you start your shift?
Yeah. About 2 days ago. So Steve, just for a recap for me, while we're drifting away and kind of just sightseeing,
Yeah.
where are we at with things? We've got the bars
Their weight
still.
stack.
What's that?
We've got
Other
both
weight
bars
stack.
to do.
We have the bars in
Camera's
place.
good. RAS is good.
Turn
We-
around and go north, Greg.
we
so I
don't-
can
we
pull
don't-
Argus up.
We don't have a gas
20
tight
meters
for
off
that
the back.
bars, so
Okay.
so we need to get a gas tight for that.
Did you do
They-
your gas tight for the RAS PPS?
The RAS PPS gas tight is done.
Is
and
done. And where is that located now, the actual?
It nav will
Starboard
give us
bio
that.
box.
It's in the starboard bio.
It's in the bio box. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So we need to find a place for the bars and
Right, and we have an idea for a first look. When somebody from shore pointed out as well as we sort of were thinking
Another
about as
Alvin
well.
yeah.
That's basically everything
nice
up
cliff
north.
under
So
Argus.
someone on shore pointed out a spot located where?
Just where the RAS PPS we just recovered, just behind it, there's some black smokers there. I don't know how they may or may not work, but there is no really many other options. So
Okay, so time is getting tight for Dan to do his bars magic like he did last time if it's in a precarious location.
yeah, well, we
I don't know
reamed.
if you
Coming up.
remember the Mothra. Oh, you were up for that, Steve.
Yep.
Dan and Mothra. So Dan did a little magic there with
No,
the,
Dan's done it more than once now, I think,
the pig.
with more than one ROV too.
yeah, okay.
That was my very first scientific instrument deployment, was one of those things. A fond memory of that.
With Ropos?
Yeah, Keith
Yeah.
Tamburi just like rammed this giant tube worm bush and said, "Okay, get that thing off the porch." I was freaking.
So that's here. That would have been here.
Indeed, indeed it was.
So Steve, so we've got the gas tank collect done for the autonomous RAS.
And that's the only gas sites we've taken. So we've
Transit
tried.
the first. Okay, so that's all done. I'm just
Gonna,
going through the doc plan here, Steve.
What
real
do I
quick.
need to do? I need to turn Argus around now.
Autonomous RAS is
I'm
recovered,
catching up slowly.
or it's on its way up.
Which way should I join?
So the
So how far is the back of the ship from?
I need to turn
Release point
stop
or
it.
what?
uh-oh.
Yeah.
If we haven't seen it yet, I've already lost my bet.
170 meters.
Okay, so that's all. Everything on the RAS PPS is done.
It was a nice cliff.
Steve, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Oh, I see. Nico's got his checks on the other side.
RAS PPS is done. Camera is done.
Cable's done. We checked the cable. We're not getting any
Big,
burn out on
Nice
the
cool
cable.
wall off to your left.
Yeah.
Too.
The cable is as you left it, which
Right.
That was a
I
good
think it's
bat.
done.
That was just like jutting out sideways.
We just
Yeah.
need to put that, and
There's
the
another
UMIN
weight
folks
stack.
have decided that they will take their ICL, their
Another Alvin weight. Oh.
isobaric at the new grotto
Nice feature
place.
here.
For the bars.
So we don't need to go and get a gas type.
Okay. All right.
Might see some coral
So-
or something, eh?
What I'm hearing is the next thing is to go back
We
and
went
find this
past
grotto
this just
place
recently.
for bars.
That's
Oh,
right.
Looking for
Okay.
doll and
Okay, confirm bars. Okay, so
I think you're down in
this
a crack.
spot found.
And then after that is basically go south to do the adjustment of the other bars.
Right. We might not get to that, Steve, on
And-
this dot.
And,
Come up a bit more.
and then after that, there's the gas tights, but we'll just leave them down here.
They'll be fine, I hope.
Are those old chimneys?
old
or-
chimneys. Yeah.
Extinct.
Way out here in no man's land.
I don't know where we are. We're
Yeah, Ian, as far as I know, it's the ship's call as to when we're allowed to move back in.
Oh, good.
So
It's on the surface?
I have no idea.
Okay.
well, I've already lost the bet. Maybe I'll go out and check.
So the
for
ship's
that.
telling us we can move?
No,
Chris?
I'm saying it's up to the ship.
Oh.
You know, like from
Pretty much we have to stand off until they spot it on the surface.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've lost for sure. So we're still waiting.
Okay.
Most of us lost.
What do you all reckon for recovery time ROV? 2.5 hours?
let's check.
How are we floating? Are we light? We heavy? Or
Depends on how much stuff we bring up. Like that,
we're not bringing up a lot.
it says on the board that we have to recover some instruments. Is that the ones we're popping?
Yeah, that's the ones we're popping. So there's nothing really coming up.
All right, I'm hands
other
off.
than what's already on the vehicle right now. So am I safe to say 2.5 hours?
We'll do Greg's doing a rate of ascent test now, but based on our ballast that we went in at, it should be 15 to 20 meters a minute on the recovery. It's our standard.
Okay, so a little suggestion, Steve, being how we're just floating around here waiting for the ship.
Steve's not in here right now.
Oh, Steve's gone. Great, doesn't matter then. I was going to say with the Dow hydrophone, maybe we could, for lack of better words, drift a bit.
Perfect.
Go into
10 meters a
silent
minute.
mode for the ROV, whatever that means.
Yeah, I hit 12.
But it's a good rate of ascent. So
And I floated 10 meters in a minute, so.
12?
yeah, we should be able to make 20 on the way up,
So 2.5
assuming we don't pick up any more.
or not? So 2.5 hours, fair? It's a little
Yeah.
bit of a cushion. Okay, Steve back. Right, so for lack of other words, how much of a silent mode can we be in with the ROV right now?
How silent can we be?
Well, I mean, just not thrusting, so that,
Oh, I mean, I can.
because since we've moved that hydrophone over here, we've still been making a lot of noise, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Science is gone. I don't know. Steve walked in, walked out. I'm not sure what he's doing, but
Delta depth 52. Look at that. Now we know how long the tether is.
so let me give you guys a rundown just so I know. We want to get a mooring on going down on the
57,
wire.
actually. I'll give you some leash. I'm not sure how I got so high.
I'll wait for Dan.
We want to get a mooring down on a.
Sorry, I go through it. Dan, you okay? So can I talk for a sec?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so this is the plan, so everybody can hear it. I'm working backwards. So the mooring going down by 8 o'clock. So it's a wire release. So we start lowering the wire around 2000, which means 4 to 5 hours of prep time. So we go back to 1500 then for the mooring assembly and getting it over the side, which means the ROV on deck around 2:30, which means surfacing at noon, and we still have a sediment trap and a hydrophone to release, which means an hour and a half to release the sediment trap and a hydrophone, which pretty much means we're not going to be able to do any of the bars stuff now on this dive. I would really like to do that gas tight though. So we might have to try push things a bit.
I'm missing your timeline
those gas tights in. Say again?
They got to have something done by 1800. And they need prep time, so vehicle needs to be on the deck by 2:30.
Right, so pull it at noon.
So pull it at noon, so we have an hour and a half to get everything else done.
Right.
Which means there's a sediment trap down here to be released, and we need that autonomous. Oh, and do you know if the beacon, the USBL beacon from Main Endeavor is back on the...
The one that's on junction box 12?
Yeah.
It's on junction box 12.
Okay, we got to pick that up too. Because we're short on beacons because we gave too many to the cable ship.
That's going to slow our ascent rate.
It's 8 pounds.
You got a Alvin weight under there you can drop, don't you?
Got to talk to Josh about those.
Yeah, have to get permission for that. I'm just messing with you now, mate. But we'll get up. We'll do what we got to do to make 20.
Yeah. Okay.
So it doesn't look like we'll have time to get our biological samples.
So we might have to push to see, but definitely the mooring we want to be doing in the dark. So
where's the next thing that we're releasing?
The sediment trap, which is way the heck over the other direction. So it could be the last thing. So then the next thing would then be the seismometer. Well, actually, we could pick up the seismometer and release the two of them at the same time. Sediment trap and seismometer. Not seismometer, sorry, hydrophone.
How far are we?
Where's the hydrophone that we're releasing?
The hydrophone that we just moved.
We're in this, right in here.
It's probably half an hour, Ian, just to get back to the site.
Yep. Understood.
Easy half an hour.
Okay.
I can tell you it's, well, I didn't log the times, but it's like at this depth, it's about a 20-minute lag from the time you start moving the vessel till the time Argus starts moving.
Roger.
Is that right, Chris?
It sounds about right, yeah.
So if we start moving now, you're not going to be back at 11 would be the earliest we start moving now, which we can't do.
Got it. All right. I will.
So we're waiting patiently.
A bit optimistic.
Talk a few things over. All right, stand by. Find out where the RAS PPS is. And again, with 2 more things to come up, it's
how far are we, Chris? 150?
Yeah, something like that.
Have you gotten ready with your navigating globe?
Yeah.
So Rennie, so we're like right here.
Our viewers following at home, we're still here at our Endeavor Field location.
Yeah.
We are on a bit of a time crunch due to some other things that we have to do.
Can I play around while we're waiting?
Hoping to recover our ROVs here within the next hour and a half, 2 hours. So we're looking through our plan here and assessing what items we can get accomplished while we're still here on this dive. We have a sediment trap that we still need to float back up to the surface, as well as a seismometer. So those will be 2 hot items that we'll look to get accomplished here within the next hour and a half. We do have some work as far as some samples that we were hoping to recover, some biological and geological samples, as well as our gas sites as well, which we may or may not get to depending on how much time this next process takes. We'll continue to keep you updated. You can follow along on everything that we're doing here at our location.
I rarely get time to play with it like this.
Channel 1, 2, and 3. Obviously, Channel 3 is our amazing view of our team here, getting all this work done at our location.
Oh, it's kind of a dud because flying like a Doge.
Continue to ask your questions. We will be answering them as much as we can here on nautiluslive.org. and also follow along with all the amazing scientific data that we've been collecting along the way with all of our various instruments on this mission at the Ocean Networks Canada website. Sam.
What's that?
I've been directed to
I still didn't
meow
hear
at you from
Roger that.
Halami.
Halloumi.
Halloumi.
Roger.
We're gonna go find something to look at.
So meow.
What about that thing in front of us?
Roger. I believe that was from a certain former Nautilus sailor.
Could we get a zoom if we're just sitting here?
Pilot? Okay with the zoom, Dan?
Hold on, I'll get a little closer.
Roger.
Ooh, look at that.
Okay, zoom in there.
10:35 was when the time. Ooh. I was bad. I said 10:22.
Sam, go ahead and zoom.
Zoom.
Let's see. We have Samantha was at 10:33.
Oh,
I was at 10:38.
yeah, you can start moving the ship.
I think, well, it depends. Are we going, if we go over, then you're disqualified?
Sorry, Sam, I'll try that again.
It's okay. Lighting's a bit hard right now because,
Yeah, giving you a challenge, video challenge.
yeah, this is...
You can
Okay.
do it, Sam.
Zoom in.
Okay, Roger.
Ooh, hello.
Oh, very nice.
Very pretty.
See if I can go all the way in.
Do we think that's a Brazingid?
Oh, looks like it.
Looks like one to me.
Singed.
Brazilian?
Brazingid.
Brazingid.
50 meters south. Right.
B-R-I-S-I-N-G-I-D. Brazingid Sea Star.
Brazingid.
How do you say? B-R-I-S?
Brazingid. Yeah,
chase them around.
B-R-I-S.
Like I say, it'll be 20 minutes before we see it on Argus.
Named after a Norse goddess. The jewels of a Norse goddess.
So fitting based on all of our other names of equipment down here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look up, there's a great Christopher Ma Akino blog piece about Brazingid stars.
Is that all the way? Is it, Sam?
Oh, hello. Nope, I thought I was all the way.
Oh, you could get closer?
See if see what the little tentacles look like.
Yeah.
This is definitely a video challenge. There we go. How's that? There's the
Nice.
halfway, and then let's
Ooh.
go all the way.
Yeah.
Boing.
You can go all the way, Sam.
Ooh, look at that.
Wow.
Nice. Look at those tube feet.
Mm-hmm. They're not moving.
Come on, focus. There we go.
Nice.
Such an artistic shot.
Trying.
Very artistic. Just got the corner of it right there.
Yeah,
with the tentacle.
exactly.
Okay.
Cool.
Beautiful.
Zoom out.
Yeah, when you get bored with that, I'll go find something else to look at.
Dan, I don't think you're going to fit in that crack.
I tried.
Yeah, not likely.
So Steve doesn't have his headphone on. Steve?
We're going to mosey to the south here to keep up with the vessel move that's happening.
Right. So, Steve, I went to find Fabio. It sounds like he's in the shower.
You open the iris,
Is there
maybe
somebody
just a
on
little,
shore
Sam?
that can be commenting on sampling these sponges?
Beauty.
Or can you do it?
I don't know, I've even seen sponges.
They're the little shiny things on the rocks there.
Oh, those sponges.
Those are actually little whatever sponges.
Yep.
I thought he was okay with what he already has, but we can.
Well,
so see that thing on the rock right there?
It's in the dive plan, Steve.
Yeah, he wanted
Yeah.
some sessile organisms.
Yeah, I want to assess
So those are
anemones,
most of
sponges.
those shiny things that look like little
Yeah, little
white
sponges.
dimes are little sponges that he was collecting. We need the location and a suction sampler out to grab them.
Do we have the suction sampler hooked up?
Yeah, we do. Okay, so if you want to do that while we're moving, Greg, if you use the bubble camera to get the suction sampler into the manipulator.
Ash, you can recognize these sponges. I think I can too, but I just wouldn't mind a second Sam or someone who has some biological experience to agree with me that these are the sponges.
Where are we seeing sponges?
They're the little shiny dots.
Oh.
Yep. All right.
And as far as I know, that's the only ones that he's been looking for, but he has not.
He was also interested if we saw like anemones or corals, to my understanding.
We're looking.
Yes, anemones and corals was on his
Just
list.
keep in mind, everybody, the ship is on the move, and which means Argus is on the move, so it'll kind of be a sample on the fly of opportunity.
Right. So can you maybe head towards Argus, and then that way you'll have a bit of a...
That's what I'm doing, matey, and getting as much in the bank as possible.
Excellent.
That's how we roll with the on-the-fly stuff.
Okay,
So
well...
we run out to the end of our leash,
yeah.
get as much as we can.
Figure it's on the dive.
Down just a bit on the iris, Sam.
Yep.
And then zoom in there.
We're going in for the crab.
Yeah.
How far you want?
That's a little too far. Want to see the crab.
I don't know if you're going to bump down. You want a full
I can
crab
tilt
vision.
down. Okay. You can go a little more, but keep him in the picture.
Ooh.
Ooh, there you go.
Look at that.
Oh, look, there's
That's
a
pretty
snail
neat.
down there, too.
Wow.
I have such a hard time doing what you're doing right now, Greg. I get frustrated and give up usually. Sorry, I was trying to pan the vehicle there, but didn't work out too well. Okay, you can zoom out.
Zoom out.
You want me to run the porch out, or?
No, I just need that one little bit of...
There, you got it in the Zeus now. I'm gonna boot scoot boogie while you're doing that.
Hey, video, can we get a view of the bubble cam on 3 so we can see the ridges as we're loading by?
Sure. Yeah, when we're in motion, it's a little hard to make things out, but should be interesting.
Watch out for that wall. Got it.
Coming up on Delta.
What's that?
Coming up on Delta.
Roger. I'll jump back over here.
All right. You want me to run it? We're on flush right now.
No, just hold what you got there and gonna zoom off to the south here a little bit.
Okay.
Get back out in front and give us some tether in the bank.
Argus heading is due south.
Roger it, thank you.
Want me to rotate the bucket?
You can try flushing it while we're moving, but I'm already down at 1,000 because I'm
Right.
Let me get out to the end of the leash, then I'll be coasting a bit. I'm sticking it right now hard. Full power.
Coming back down.
Roger. It's definitely not handling like it usually does.
Maynard, has the cat written back in? Okay. No cat. That was Justin. He's saying hello to
That
everyone.
should be 3.
Meow.
Some of his shoes are still on board.
That was the only comment that I got from him.
It's like walking through quicksand or in slow motion.
Yeah.
No other ones.
All right, Delta's under 30.
Roger.
I'll add 30. Is it 6?
6. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Loud and clear, Mark.
Launching a small boat
Launching the small boat.
was the last update we had. Say standby.
Stand by.
I'll come out.
You want me to call him?
Yeah, go ahead.
Bridge ROV.
I'll see what's going on.
Well, you did get a meow back.
You
Sam.
call him on the comms and say,
2 miles now.
sorry, Mark, stand by. Chris, call him on the comms. They don't answer the radio.
All right, tube is flushed. I'm going to rotate.
Roger. More Alvin weights.
Pick one.
Wonder how deep these ridges
Mark an
go.
update.
Locations.
Whatever that was. Roger. That crab is so saying, take my picture.
Is it?
Wish
Hey,
granted,
hey.
crab.
Opposed.
Zoom in a bit there, Sam.
Sure.
Do we see a sponge?
I guess we got to grab a sponge somewhere
Oh,
for
look at the
some
little
reason.
void in the back.
That was worth it. Oh, what is underneath this crab? Is it brooding eggs? Yeah.
Oh,
Check.
it kind of looks like it.
Yep.
Can we zoom in for more?
I think we have to grab sponges or I'll get in trouble.
Yeah, I don't see
Even
any
though I
sponges.
don't, even though I don't
Yeah, I
really.
don't see any, but I do see some eggs on this crab.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. And he's got a really mean looking face. Eee. A face only a
All
mother
right,
could
we're
love.
lined up on a bucket and all flushed.
Oh, yeah. Definitely eggs.
Oh,
Not for us.
It's an angry face.
Very angry face.
Well, I'd be
It's like
pretty
an old-
angry if
I'm
I was having
Predator
my eggs
versus
stared at too.
Hercules.
It's like an old man face.
She's a lady, thank you.
Okay, Sam, if you zoom
This
out
is-
nice and slow.
I think they don't
Hollywood
all look
zoom.
like that.
Yeah, they mostly look like that.
Dan, you said full wide?
So none of these are.
You can
none of
zoom
these
in just a little to clean up the screen.
Yeah.
Just to get rid of that.
Are those, so you're
Dunk.
saying all these little white
Perfect,
dots
thank
are the sponges that Fabio's after?
No, there was, some of them could be gastropods, some of it could be anything. I don't know. You have to look at them closer. They look like little buttons.
Like little what?
Little buttons.
Buttons?
Sponge buttons?
Sponge buttons. So they got to be
Sponge buttons,
round.
sponge buttons.
You won't fit. I tried.
Oh, there's some sponge buttons.
SpongeBob buttons.
on that
Yeah,
rod.
sorry, we got to get some more back in the bank here. Ship's still moving.
It was a
Argus
walk
is
anyway.
still moving. We get about maybe 90 seconds on a
Okay.
stop to
Okay. Catch up. Catch up here.
maybe 5 minutes, but
Ooh.
it's probably going to be more like 3 minutes.
Yeah, but we're almost back to the seismometer.
Okay.
There's a cable down there in the distance.
This is very
Do I
sparkly
grab
rock.
no sponges in our view.
Sorry, I didn't see any sponges that when we were in a good
What's that on
place
that
to
wall
stop
there?
for.
But that's an ugly spot.
It's a crab.
You see a sponge?
I don't know. I can't see anything. I'm old and way back here.
Well, you should come up in the front row.
What's the
I gotta come up more.
what's the bronzy sparkling rock that we were passing over?
Well, it's just iron in the rock, right?
Really?
I think so.
Coming right over one of the
There's a lot of iron here.
chimneys.
But again, I'm not a geologist. I could be completely pulling your leg.
You're gonna have to, Dan. You're gonna have to sit down and zoom in on one of these things to see if it's the sponge they want.
Yes,
Roger.
that's right. So if we see one, we'll sit down.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, they basically told us to come off bottom, like
Okay.
totally off bottom, in order for them to do their
Okay.
ship stuff. So
We are off bottom.
And we don't see any really good candidates, so I'm okay.
You're up. You're coming up too high. You're
yeah, I know.
pulling me.
Coming over a chimney.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, you gotta come down a little bit. Oh, we're coming over. Yeah.
Homeland. Dante, did we go back the same way? We went on the far side of North Tower, didn't we?
We're on the east side.
Of North Tower? Of everything.
Yeah.
Everything at some point. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're coming that way. Why did we get over?
I don't ask questions.
So our job now is to go back to that same place that we were, where the bars is now, and we're going to try to attach the bars to one of those black
Right.
smokers that were behind or south of the RAS that we just released.
But we can't do that yet because the ship, crew is driving the ship and using it to pick up the.
Is that what they're doing now? They're not doing the boat?
Nope.
Well, then we can't do anything, right?
Nope.
No, that's.
We can stare at
We're
Well,
in
shimmy.
obstacle avoidance mode.
Or
Okay.
try to find more sponges and cool.
Okay, we're officially trying to find more sponges. If anybody knows what a sponge looks like, call out if you see one.
SpongeBob.
What
sponges.
what is this
Exactly.
incredible tower that we're looking at?
Say again?
What is this incredible tower that we're looking at right now?
I think it's one side of, well, it can't be. It's got to be, where are we? We're over, oh, it's Dudley, isn't it? No? Where are we? Way over there. Oh,
Now I
this
see why you came up.
This is Hulk.
Oh, this is the one you wanted to look at.
Yeah.
Oh, well, look
Well,
at that.
yeah, there you go.
Definitely a Hulk.
Yeah.
I need to
Audaciously
come
big.
around. I need to come around on my left side, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm
So
good.
there's a big giant smoker going up there. Is there? This is what
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like.
Yep.
So we can sample. Oh, he's putting out a lot of stuff. Look at that guy on the other side there.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, a lot of plume coming out this one.
Come
Can
down
we-
here. Come down.
Well, weren't we supposed to be? Well,
You know,
that was a gas tight. I
if
was
we-
taking the plume samples. Huh?
If we can get over top of it, I'll take my plume samples here.
The
Well,
Niskins?
Plume
yeah.
is the Niskins? Or
If we can
Plume
get
is
right
the-
into that, right over top of that, and we get like the same way we did last time, where you blanked everything out. So as close as you feel that you can get to it.
I'm gonna drop the.
Roger, racking back.
Is that a doable idea?
Yeah, that's doable.
Let's do it, and then I'll
If we
make
whistle Dixie too long, we're going to get drugged through it, so.
right
How many Niskins do you want, Steve?
5.
All 5 of them at one location?
Yep, and we'll
Okay.
get one. We need to get a background on the way up. We got to remember that one.
I'm racked back.
So then you
No, I'm
need
not
all
racked
4.
back.
1, 2, 3. Oh, no, 5. Okay, sorry. I was forgetting how many. Are all Niskins in commission on this dive?
I think so.
Okay,
We took them all before.
let me just get in.
Well, we'll take as
smoke
many as
here.
we are commissioned and leaving one open.
You ready, Greg? Are you good?
And if we miss it, we can get that one the next dive because it's background.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. It's gonna go black here.
Chris, could you drop a target for me, please?
Yeah, let's get into the smoke here a bit.
And then let me know and
Okay, you're in.
I think that fired. One all the way in the back.
Yep.
okay.
We're in. Yeah, see the Niskins? It's all black in here. See all the black smoke? Yeah, I'm right in there.
Can you call this one 056 through 060? And Dan, you
Let me
heard
back
we
up a
want
bit.
all but one here.
Trying to back up.
And Steve, how do these bottles
Okay, you
collect
better
these
pull them.
samples
I'm
here on
getting
the
drug
edge?
out.
We're releasing these pins, right, which I'm assuming is opening up
One more.
Close it.
this container, closing the containers, or closing the containers, right? 'Cause
Sam,
they've
close.
been, boom.
Yeah, the two, you know, they have open on both ends, so the water comes up.
Boom.
In this case, the plume comes up.
Boom. Okay. Nice.
We'll take a look at them. You can help me with that. That's a helpable thing if you're
Yes,
around.
I would love to.
Okay, now we get
All
to
right,
play
I
catch up.
halted the arms so that you have more juice. Delta
So
16 coming
now
up.
the game is we're getting, I got to fly backwards as fast as I can
Hey, Chris, could you pull up that target for me?
and get enough to turn Herc around.
Now I'll pull you up too.
Oh, you're going to do the pull-up trick. Yeah, I haven't tried that.
Thank you, Chris.
Sam, I don't know if you heard that.
No, I didn't. Roger. I will try. Yeah.
Which way do I got to turn here? I could turn either way I want.
Ooh, what was the time on that sighting of the floats? Was it
You want to
10:35?
stop
What is
there? I think I
10:35?
should be able to come
10:35?
around maybe.
So 34 minutes.
So it took 34 minutes to come up. So any of our viewers at home that properly
Yeah,
guessed that.
send that out and see who won. Somebody should
I'll
win
have to
a
go all
prize
the way
of
back.
whatever that is.
And in the van,
34.
Sam had 1030. Just a minute, I have to find that.
1033.
I was in the van for the whole like release part.
Sam had
And I don't remember
1033
making
and
a
I
bet
had
on this.
1038. So
I said 10:37 because it was released at 10:01 and I
no,
figured 36
you
minutes.
said 1047.
Okay,
I said
ROV,
10:30. Wow.
ROV dive chief. Hello?
Yep.
Meter second, that's what I said.
Dan?
Yep.
You here? Okay, so we're not moving the ship anymore. We're pulling the buoy over. Can we go down, or where are you at?
So right now, we just took,
We just
pulled
got
all,
dragged over Hulk and we took the Niskins right over top of Hulk.
Whoa, okay.
and I'm trying to,
we
and
get
we're
back
paying
there?
for that now because we got drugged by Argus. So I'm trying to catch up with Argus and get back out in front of Argus.
Okay.
And we're about 100 meters away from the boat. So Argus
Is
still
the
has
ship
another
holding
100.
position, Chris?
The
Roger.
ship is now holding position.
Okay.
So we didn't get any sponges, but we got the plume sample.
Okay, so Fabio's here now.
Yeah, we were going too fast for we couldn't.
Okay, so
Can
I'm
you-
asking now ROV so far as with the ship
Can you come
holding
down, Greg?
position. Dan?
Can you come down?
Yep.
Yep, Chris, I've got port cam right on it.
I
Okay.
might be talking about that center camera.
Yeah, I'm looking right at the soil limiter. And now you can see the float. Cam port.
Okay, so ROV, Dan?
Yeah, we're heading down.
That's my question. What are we doing? We're going down?
I told
Okay.
you what we're doing. We're trying to catch up to Argus,
Yeah.
and we're headed south, and we're going as fast as we can, forward and down.
You can just make out in the bottom there.
Thanks, Greg.
Let's see if I can get you in the main HD.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly under you, so no worries. You can keep looking south. Don't worry about spinning around.
And I'm just holding about 35 for Delta as you go down.
Roger. So we can't stop to go down because Argus is
understood.
swinging
Argus is still
in, right?
swinging. Yep, yep. I
So
understand that. That was why I was asking the question, Stan.
Right.
I need to understand what's going on, and the best way is to ask a question.
Yeah, we got the plume samples. We just could not get.
Yeah, understood.
Could not stop because we're going too fast.
I got it.
And we didn't see any.
Okay.
Sorry,
So
Ian, I thought you got it. The short story is we're trying to catch Argus.
All right, I've heard that 4 times, and again I said I understand that.
What's that?
So the next question will be, as soon as they get that float on board, if we can start moving back up.
Roger.
Roger.
Help us catch Argus.
We had to come way up over, what was that structure we took?
Hulk. I hope it was Hulk.
We think it was Hulk.
That's what the map said.
I asked Greg, why are you coming up so high on the Argus? He said, oh, there's a giant thing in front of us. And then I came along and like, oh yeah, there is. I didn't catch a depth there, did you?
No, no, I did not.
Did the data loggers log a depth there for the Niskin samples?
I wrote down 2512, but I don't know if that's
bubble and
that's possible. No.
2512 for depth?
Yeah, that's not possible.
no, it's not.
No.
You wrote 2188.
Thank you.
That seems right.
That's way better.
Yep.
It looked good. I'm glad we got Hulk because that has not been sampled for many, many years. At least it's far enough away from North Tower, so we got a nice little range of boom samples. I could spend the next 10 hours sampling.
Chris?
And try to find
there's
some time
Hulk.
to sleep.
Ooh, watch out for the seabed.
For our viewers at home that are tuning in on our quad feed,
2143.
see our device that we floated
So it
back
was
up
50
there
meters
on
above us.
channel 3.
Stop hitting the
Our
bottom.
team unhooking that at the moment.
Talking to myself.
I was going to say the control box doesn't work that way.
Sonar target. Dead ahead.
Okay, I got to get down for that other thing.
I'm good. We're going to pull the plug at noon. That's the handover. You
I
can
don't know.
hand
They
over to those
still want
guys.
to.
I think
I don't know if we're
coming
pulling the
up
plug
at
at noon or what. I have no idea. Really don't at this point.
That's what Ian said.
We're gonna
Ian's
collect some samples before
gone
we
at this
pull a
point.
plug. That's what he just told me.
You seem to all be out of your rhythm today.
Okay. What samples are we looking for?
We're looking at some anemones and corals, if we find. We already collected a bunch of sponges.
Okay, so you're good on sponges, but you need anemones and corals.
Yeah, it looks like.
Has the vehicle stopped swinging?
Nav?
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh
'Cause your
and
corals
Mark
right
are
there.
both okay with the
All
ship
right,
starting
hold
to move back to the site. So can you please
Roger.
tell the bridge?
Steve, I might need
So
to see
you-
where you are.
See those?
You want to
Corals
grab
right
up
there.
that suction sampler
So
again?
you want to go back to the
I don't
towards
know,
the
I'm waiting
instrument
on-
platform?
Yeah, we're going to do some samples,
Okay.
but as you're saying, the
Yeah, I can. at
Argus
least-
is still swinging the wrong
right,
direction
right,
now.
Right,
so
right.
So I instructed them to go to Grotto Bars location.
We are.
Is that correct?
Samples from the periphery of the vent, not from
Might
the
as well
vent.
grab
Ridge
it up.
nav, 85 meters.
A lot of people talking. Ian,
yeah.
what are we doing?
Okay, so we're going to get the ship moving back in the right direction so
Okay.
that Argus isn't still pulling Hercules away from the spot. Fabio is going to get some samples.
I need a monitor for me to look at the video.
Okay, Fabio,
here.
you want to come here? I'll give you this spot right here, Fabio, or you can take Steve's.
Take mine. I got to go down and look at the RAS PPS.
Okay, so
actually, both of us need to do that, but.
Well, we'll do the samples first, Steve. So, so now we're okay for the ship move?
Yep, ship
okay.
should be moving.
It's already underway.
All right, super. Thank you very much.
All right, bucket cam is on, starboard rail camera is off.
ROV, you're then good to hold here for now?
Yep.
Yeah, for a moment. The reason
okay.
we were pulling stuff out and asking is that I thought he said corals and anemones, and right there, I think is a coral.
You're moving north, right, Chris?
Yep.
Roger.
Okay, so our ROV, Fabio's on. Hopefully you can hear him.
Right.
Fabio?
Is that something that we want? Pink thing? Center screen?
Fabio, can you hear me? Just tell.
He's talking to Steve.
Fabio, stop talking to Steve and start talking to the ROV pilots if you could, please.
So you guys are going to have limited time to get samples now because the boat's moving again. So if you want samples, call them out.
Those corals actually look pretty good.
Those corals look good.
Yeah, anemone, sorry. Yeah.
Or what?
There's a
all right, Fabio, you got the
bamboo
ball.
coral up there, and there's a coral right here. Okay, let me come land, Greg. Ooh, there's a Pargorgia down there.
Ooh, what was that guy?
No, I'm going to say it. I'm going to botch that horribly.
Can you try one in each different jar?
Yes, we can. Okay. Say when. When and how much?
Ooh.
What's up? Sam, can you zoom in there a bit, please? That's good. That lever is proportional,
So
by
these
the
are
way.
mushroom corals?
Okay, when is good? Once it's in the tube, I'll give it a scrape.
Do you want to do me a favor and just move the arm
Could we get lasers on?
out of the video a bit? Yeah, laser's coming on.
Thanks.
Just move the arm out of the way. Hey, Sam, can you zoom in there, please?
Sure.
Easy, easy. Usually we get a before we victimize the sample and an after we victimize the sample picture, so I'm assuming you got one? Okay. You can do your thing, Greg.
Chris, could I get a target dropped when you have a second, please?
Yes. Target's dropped.
All right,
And this will be
any flow on?
061. NA129.
Yeah, thanks.
These are mushroom coral?
Looks like it to me.
What? What's
we should have just got the rock.
Say again?
129061.
061.
Thank you.
If you want, we can get the rock with the, no, or not.
Or a piece of the rock.
So,
Fabio, would you rather just have the rock sample? I don't know if we'll have time to grab now.
Yeah, that's fine.
If it's easier to grab the rock, he says you can grab that.
Oh.
Okay, you can go by it, Sam.
You mean to put in the bio box?
Yeah.
You can put the hose back where it was there.
That went into canister number 1, correct?
We're waiting for it to come into sample jar number 7. If
Number
you look
7?
up
sample
there,
jar number 7
it's
is
in
very
sample
much.
jar number 7.
all right. Once that settles out, I will rotate.
Roger. I'm going to go give you guys a shot of some coral right here.
Chris, when you have a chance, could I
sample jar forward.
have you pull up that target again?
Oh, hit.
All right, we're on the next sample jar number 6.
Roger.
So we got 2 samples. Sorry, I missed that. I was
Jeez.
No, we
No,
did
just
one
one.
into we did one of the mushroom coral. Oh, there you go. There's a coral.
Yeah, that thing's overhanging a little bit for me to
It
get.
is.
So we'll try to
Thanks, I'm
take
good
the
on that,
same species.
Chris.
So on the other side, I saw the soft coral. On the other side.
Okay, so you want another soft coral.
Yeah, the same. We were trying here the same species.
That's a nice looking. Is that coral right there? That
Yep.
Yeah,
hanging
we
down?
don't want to.
No, that's a
touch
very
that one.
nice,
Arm to the
nice
right a little
looking
bit.
sample. But Not
Didn't
nice
hear
to
you
take.
Can you move the arm to the right a little?
Yeah.
I wonder how old that is.
Sam, can you
Fabio,
zoom
any
in a
ideas how
little?
long they
Easy,
last? They live?
easy on that. It's proportional.
We don't want to take that guy.
No, we're not going to take them. I'm just curious of
Yeah.
how old do you think that is? Or how long do they live?
More.
A few hundred years, I would say.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
What am I hitting? Okay, sorry.
They want another soft one.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. Okay,
Well, we
Sam,
want to be able to replicate,
bit,
right?
please.
So I want some replicate. So I think on the same tower, I saw at least 2 or 3 of the same. And if we get those, we're fine. Very good.
Just botching it here. I need to hurry.
Smooth, steady.
Yeah.
Smooth, slow.
When I try and move fast, I really wreck it. Thanks, Greg. Gonna come back around to the original side where I saw it here.
We could even try and find that same broken piece of rock because there was another one on there.
Oh, yeah.
I think maybe
To the
kind
left.
of that straight down. Kind of right between the V of the gas tights and the hose. I don't know if that's just...
We're down here somewhere, Greg? Wasn't that?
I know.
Or maybe not.
There's another one off here to our right.
Fabio, if you want to come over here with the pointer, I'm happy to move.
The thing I'm not seeing the thing. Okay.
You can tell where our bumper bars were touching.
Yep. Yeah, there's one right over there.
There you go.
Yeah, I see him.
Right here, that guy.
Yep.
Yes.
Cute little guy. And the ship's caught up to us. That's a good thing.
Okay, Sam, you can zoom in there a bit. We'll get the pretty picture before we...
How are you going to take that without braking? It's a little bit of brake. I guess it's fine.
Could probably just bust that piece of rock off, but it would be, you'll get him for sure in the suction sampler.
Okay. Sounds good. Plan.
So we're going for the suction sampler?
Yep.
Yeah, we have it in the claw there.
So Fabio, what's our plan with these sessile animals that we are
Well, since I've stabbed myself in the eye with a giant rock. Okay, Sam, you go wide so Greg can figure out where the manip is.
Sorry, I couldn't hear your question.
No, I was saying, what is our plan for these sessile animals that we were
I'm just going to pan around and make sure you're not getting
collaborator at Ifremer,
you're good.
Madalena Georgieva. She's
all
doing
right,
some
Sam, let's push in.
This one too, please.
We're studying the role of the
Ready
vents.
for suction?
Ready for suction.
We are here in the
Suction.
periphery, in the vent periphery, so we don't have the direct influence of the hydrothermal vent fluids. So she's studying the microbes that live within the soft bodies of the animals and checking if they're still relying on some form of hydrothermal energy.
Not to smear
We did
him
the
off,
same
but-
study with sponges, and now we're looking for
You got part of them, didn't
different
you?
specimens now.
Gotcha.
That's
Nice.
gone. Oh, and then the other guy can stay. Or you want the other guy too, Fabio?
I'll like fossil to in another jar.
Sure. Give it a sec.
We'll have to wait for it to come into this jar. If you're looking at the monitor there.
Wow.
It looked like a different separate colony, right?
Yeah, they were not attached.
So
They were side by
waiting
side.
for it. There's a really cool shot you can get. You look at the bubble camera. You can often see them go up the hose there.
I
They
don't
move
see him in the
a
hose.
lot slower than you would think. You might have to do the in out with the hose there. See it go up?
Where'd you see it, in the hose?
In the bubble camera, you see it go up the hose.
Going up the hose.
Sam, you can.
There he is.
There he is.
Oh.
You can full zoom there.
I'm
For a
gonna.
second.
Oh,